You should have helped in the guard fight at the beginning.
Yeah, well...
You could have not wasted your spell slots.
Yeah, well... That ain't Dimble, friend.
I mean, things went down how they went down. That's all that matters.
Oh no, I have no problem with the way things went down, and in fact, as a result of that, I have a beautiful idea for the future of I don't know, potentially the campaign. We'll see.
So,
Yep.
we'll get back into things. And we have some time to focus on what's going on with Gideon and Ashwell. So, just because I'm not just going to have Ashwell dictate where you go, Gideon, what is your plan here? You have just managed to escape.
If he has anywhere that he knows in this,
the only place he really knows of is a brothel, and like good places to get drinks. Not really good places to hide out, because let's just say the places he has to hide out don't want him there. You know that he used to be a member of Blackwell, right?
Gotcha.
You guys know that about him.
Yeah. So
and, like Owen called him like a fucking traitor and stuff. So, and you also saw a body like which apparently just spread some misinformation, not even betrayed them, like on the road, like on this same day. So you assume
I guess we'll have to go out and hide in the wilderness.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys run out and go to the woods. What's going on with Gideon and Ashwell? Yeah, you guys go out into the woods. This is nice and private. He like grabs it like his neck where there's like some blood trickling down. I think that guard's finally fucking. I think they'll give up the chase. Like looks over at you.
Don't be so quick to assume. Remember, it might be their heads on stakes if they don't track us down. At any rate, I think if we set up a small perimeter and we're ready for whoever comes, we may get a small rest. Then we have to try and find my companion, though he was a coward and ran. I just kind of like.
To be honest,
he abandoned me before the fight was in full tilt. But I can't blame him. He's a lesser creature. He's a gnome. They're not known for their martial prowess.
He sort of like half grins, like sort of like more of a grimacy grin, like just never consider Bard as a career, Gideon Clive. Like, pats you on the shoulder. Now I think I'm a bit less beat up than you, so you get some rest. I'll keep watch.
Aye. Not a bad idea. Is there any way that I could like set up any sort of like is there any dry wood around or anything? I'd like to set up a small like alarm system so that if they came crunching through the woods, we'd hear them.
I mean, the best alarm system right now is the woods themselves. Like it's spring, so the foliage is sort of like in full force. Gotcha. Anyone coming towards you would like be moving through like some like it's difficult terrain ostensibly. Like if someone's moving quickly, they will have to move slower.
Yeah, I get that.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna roll something. Okay, and I would like you and Ashwell to roll stealth, just for the purposes of this.
All right.
So Ashwell gets +3.
I get a -2.
Yep.
Damn.
You have disadvantage.
Fuck.
So overall, the average of that is going to be 9.
Yeah.
Going to be 9.
Not the best.
So yes, you guys are being moderately quiet, but you guys are both also in pain. So any sort of like movement, you guys let out like a small like, fuck, sort of like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You feel like the heavy weight of Alder like in your pack, and you by all rights should be dead, right? I in fact, yeah, I'm gonna say that you'll need to do this. So I'm gonna get my DMG.
Oh boy.
And we're gonna roll a severe injury, but if you roll something that like you lose an arm or a leg, I'm just gonna save you and roll that. I'm also
okay.
gonna put the light on if I reduce the light.
Can't hear him anymore. You're gonna have a sick battle scar, dude.
Yes, I'm gonna call it Dimble.
All right, cool. So let me find the page. I know roughly where it is. So, yeah, like some time with a doctor. Like this is a bad enough thing where like some time with a doctor will probably heal it to a degree, but it's always going to leave a bad scar.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think this is a fair thing to happen. Let me find the page.
Yeah, for sure, because I definitely should have been dead.
You got like down twice. So, this is NPC features. Have I gone too far? Oh no. No, I did not.
Oh god,
Roll
they're
me
all
a
saying
D20.
lose an eye.
Roll me a
Get
D-
an eye patch.
Roll me a D20. This is important. If you get like lose an arm or a hand,
That's
this is lose an eye.
Oh my god. Oh, well,
Oh,
I lost
no!
an eye, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, one of the wayward spears. One of the wayward like daggers. Must have like basically like you don't have like the eye gone, but like one of your eyes is closed. There's like a proper like slash mark across it, and like if you opened it, there would like your eye is there, but like is broken beyond like use.
Yeah, it hurts like hell.
And what does that do? Does that get rid of my?
You have disadvantage on perception checks that rely on sight and on ranged attack rolls.
Fuck, that's really crippling to my character.
Yep. It's bad. You can get it treated by somebody who would know the spell regenerate.
Well, luckily,
high-level
I'm the
spell.
type of guy that might be able to replace my own eye. So we'll see.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. You are one of the few people. You also know some goblin shamans who might be able to help with such things.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll just kind of like look at Ashwell and just
With your like one eye closed.
My right
or
eye.
Are you making any effort to like keep the eye closed, or are you just like keeping it open and just like bloody, like just red eye?
I'm gonna like open it up or whatever and just.
Yeah, it hurts,
Jeez.
but like you open it up and like the lid, like the upper lid is like just cut, like it's in like two parts. So
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
it's really
Jesus.
gross. But yeah, you struggle to have it open, and it's
Is
just
there
like,
any
red.
remaining usable tissue, Ashwell?
Jesus fucking. Give me a little bit of warning next time, but let me have a look. He like grabs you by the face, like gets really close. It's like looking at your eye. I'm gonna have him make a medical roll. So it's +2. Yeah. I mean, there's eye left.
I can't see
He, like,
anything out of
moves
it,
away.
so I'm assuming it's not just swollen shut.
Yeah, no, I think the actual eyeball is. Yeah, let me see if. You know what? You just rest up. I'll see if I can. He's just gonna like rummage around in his pack. I'm gonna roll to see if he has anything that would actually be able to help you, like bandage it or anything. He's not gonna forage, but let's just roll a d20. Nope, he doesn't have anything. You probably have things if you would like order him around to do so.
If you can hold this for me, I like produce a piece of glass. Hold this right up to my face. I'd like to try and suture my eye closed.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not one for. Okay. He like holds up piece of glass to like use as sort of like a. No, he's a bard. He actually has a mirror. Yeah. He has like a small like hand mirror.
I have disadvantage, right?
Medicine, no, just with
Ability checks.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's gonna be it's a hard one because you're doing it to yourself, but you won't have disadvantage. Hard is a 15 DC. You make the 15 DC.
Yeah.
So-
So I'm just gonna very crudely sew it shut.
Yeah. It's not pretty. You look like something out of a Tim Burton wet dream right now, but
Oh, wow.
but that's been Gideon most of the time anyway. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, and Ash was like, you know, that actually doesn't look too bad on you.
Yeah, I just look at him and just.
He
Your
like
sense of humor is lost on me, friend.
he smells. It's lost on a lot of people, probably my heritage. And he like starts ripping at his shirt. Let's just. I know I said it looked good, but let's just. He just like starts like trying to sort of like bandage around like a diagonal patch across your like just sort of like a makeshift.
I
eye
could
patch.
stuff the cloth. I could stuff the cloth into my hat, and then
Yeah, and
just
then he'd, like,
put
tie
my
it.
hat on. Yeah, and then
Oh,
just put my
right, yeah.
hat down, so it's just kind of like there.
Yeah, so that's okay. Yeah, so this is what you spend the next like hour or so doing. You finish your short rest, so if you would like to spend hit points, Ashwell will also be like humming and such, so you can get an extra d6 on this from Song of Rest. Actually, no, you don't get the extra d6. You guys are trying to be relatively quiet.
Yeah,
So-
that was my last hit die. So,
Yep. So you
but I
heal
get
that
second
fire.
wind, and I get action surge and second wind back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can use
Yeah,
second
both
wind
of
on
those back.
myself.
Yes. So yeah, nice.
That minute, dude, I always roll good on this. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
I got 20 HP now.
I am jealous. Dimble,
Yep.
you awaken. You're in the dark. You're in the forest. The last thing you remember was pain. This sort of like hot, searing pain and just warmth flowing down your back as you tumble like out of a window, and then everything faded to black before you hit the ground. And you just like awaken in the woods.
Erwin.
He's not here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just used to him getting me up.
You groggily like look around, and
Yeah.
everything's a bit blurry
Gauge
at first.
my
And you blink,
surroundings.
and your eyes sort of like adjust to the because it's dark, but there's still like moonlight, so it's actually kind of light compared to the blackness of near death.
Yeah.
So you like blink around, and you eventually focus, and you see an incredibly pale, like sweating profusely Herius, and you see at the side he's like clutching his side, and there's like the hilt of a dagger just like sticking out of his side.
Move your hand from there.
His fingers like shaking, and just blood, like his hands are just red.
Yeah, I'm gonna like, even in my groggy state, I probably know you don't want to keep a weapon like that in you. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a bad idea.
Yeah, so I would like, I would try to with just through hopefully muscle memory, just try to yank it out almost like I'm yanking a bolt out from a couple gears.
Okay. Yeah, you can do so, and he like lets out like a cry of pain, like
Yeah. Just hold on.
You guys are kind of like you're not even like in a clearing. You're just like in the woods, like somewhere where he must have just got exhausted and just stopped running.
Yeah. You take a rest, kid. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna like look around. Huh?
I think you need one more than me.
I'll be.
He just like looks at you and just like slowly shakes his head.
Like my whole upper torso is just covered in pock marks. I just stumble back and like lean against a tree.
Yeah.
Hobbling.
He's definitely leaning. So the two of you are just sort of like in the woods, like he's leaning against one tree, you're leaning against another, and you're just
Opposite,
sort of like vaguely like looking in the at each other.
Yep, and I'll try to take a short
And he's just like
rest.
trying to keep pressure on the wound. But yeah,
Actually,
you can
I'll
look into it.
I'll ask how far are we from town?
I don't know. I just ran and I ran. I just got away. I don't go into the woods.
All right,
Hunting
well,
was my brother's. I don't. And he just like starts
it's
sort of
all
like
right. Just stay
mumbling and starts
stay
fading
quiet.
out.
Stay quiet. Yeah. Stay quiet. We'll get through this. We just gotta rest a bit, okay? Do you know if Gideon made it out?
I didn't see. And he's just like starts crying
Hey,
again.
hey, just relax.
He's like ugly crying.
All right. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah,
Like snotty, like.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
And his face is just like all screwed up.
Yeah, so as he's doing that, I'm gonna make like I'm just gonna look up, hopefully past the tree. But if there's just a canopy, that's fine. And just kind of
I mean, you can see like gaps in the tree. You can see
Yeah.
the sky above and moonlight, like strands of moonlight come down.
yeah. I'll try to focus on the moon and.
You see some like insects floating about in it.
Chiral, you know, I'm not really sure I like the guy. God damn it if he doesn't know some stuff. Like a lot of stuff. Like, probably as much stuff as me. If you had to save anyone tonight, You know, let it be him. Just let it... I just start sort of fading out, basically.
Roll me a religion check.
Yep. And I'm speaking and thinking of Gideon, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Religion... Would I get disadvantage for this? Because I'm exhausted.
I'm gonna say no because this isn't something that you're thinking of.
Thank you.
Actually, like, putting effort into.
Spiritual,
like exhaustion.
yeah.
Exhaustion isn't going to stop you being convicted. In
I was
don't
already
think.
doing it pretty exhaustedly, I hope. So yeah.
This is also an intelligence check, so we'll say that you used your chiral thing
Yes!
from earlier.
Thank you.
Here
Thank
to
you.
give-
Yeah, I appreciate
I'll
that.
be nice. So that's used up. We'll
Yep,
say that.
that's fine.
We'll say that's how it
Wasn't going
works.
to use it for anything else.
You hear in your head, because you rolled a nat 20.
Yep.
You hear in your head, you suddenly, like, just as you're, like, sort of fading out, you get a flash, which sort of, like, jolts you for a moment of just rushing water, like waves, like, just crashing into things. And then you hear a voice, which doesn't sound wizard and old, but seems to move like silk across your ears. He hears you, and I will help. And it's sort of like difficult to tell whether it's a male or female voice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna like my eyes are.
God, and they reply. What
I
do you
know,
have?
right?
That's what happens when you roll a nat 20.
I'm the bomb when it comes. Oh man, dude, Dimble knows what's up. I know what Dimble's doing. Okay, so anyway, yeah, Dimble's eyes like shoot open. He's still exhausted, of course, but he's driven at this point.
Yeah, Harrius is like passed out. Like,
Yeah,
so
I'm just-
you're sort of like on your own.
I'm just gonna get up, walk over to Harrius, just kind of like pick him up gently as I can.
What's your strength?
13. I'm not carrying
Yeah,
much,
he's
but
he's like a kid, and he's
Okay.
like, he's
I'm okay with
relatively
taking a
light.
movement
Like,
penalty.
You can, yeah,
Yeah.
you'll move at half speed, so you're
Half.
slow.
That's
but,
fine.
But you're
Like, I'm driven right now because I know that
Yeah.
my god has given me something and I must pursue it. So yeah, I just drape him over my back and with both my arms sort of hold him in place. And then I want to just want to cast guidance and be like, show me the way. And yeah.
you're sort of like stumbling.
I follow my intuition.
I can tell you that nothing. Your god helped with something else.
Okay.
So this is going to be you basically rolling a survival on this,
Okay.
and it's going to be a hard check.
And a disadvantage. So. All right. That's
So
fine.
you have to be a 15 at disadvantage.
Okay. Well, how about that, boys?
Damn.
How about that?
When that
Yeah.
moment that we roll when we need to.
Yep.
This is literally by the skin of our teeth, by the
Yes,
way.
it
Like everything
is.
we're doing is completely
Yep.
clutch.
No, this is divine providence. It's divine.
This is like we need to keep these characters alive so we can make merch. Is what D&D is telling us.
No, God.
Just like,
move through,
tries to get
Yeah.
arrested, beats up guards, should die, gets away.
you push through
Praise
the
to God,
foliage,
answers. Oh,
and
God.
in your head,
Yeah.
you aren't thinking of anything to do with stealth or hiding from guards
No.
or anything of that description. You are just trying to find your friend in the
Yep.
woods. And you wander seemingly aimlessly, and then like an insect like flies past your vision, and your eyes are drawn like as you sort of like lazily
Yeah.
follow it because you're still exhausted.
Yeah.
Sort of lazily follow it. Your vision sort of like it moves past, and your vision like refocuses, and you see blood on the edge of a leaf. You're like, Gideon,
Yeah.
Gideon, and you just
Yeah.
start like moving forwards further. And Gideon, I'm assuming you start hearing your name being called like in the
Gideon.
very distance.
Gideon.
I think that I'm in a bit of a state where any voice would kind of alert me. So, am I able to recognize that it's Dimble?
You hear a voice. You can roll me a insight check.
Uh-oh.
It's not going to be a hard. You have to be a 10. It's with disadvantage, but
But he
you
got it.
made
Yeah.
a 16. So yeah, you know it's Gideon. You know it's Dimble's voice.
Ashwell? Seems my little friend has found us after all. And I'm just going to start marching through the...
No. You stay here. Your eyes. I'll go get him.
Yeah, and I just kind of like touch my eye again or whatever, and like, my leather glove with some blood on it, like...
Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah, and Ashwell pushes through and finds you, Dimble. So,
Yeah.
By fucking Inky's spirit, it's you.
Take the boy. Take the boy. I just kind of like kneel slightly in front of him. But
It's not much further. You can do it. He's gonna give you inspiration.
All right, lovely. Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna role play it to where like I will take and use that inspiration to push myself to get to the campsite. But I'm planning on just dropping, basically
yeah,
fainting.
you just like collapse the
Yeah,
second
yeah,
you
yeah.
see. Yeah. So you push on through the campsite,
Yep.
and Ashwell's following, like, because he knows this is sort of like a moment for you. Like, he
Yeah.
doesn't want to ruin this by any means, so he's like following behind, sort of like nodding.
Fucking
He's
bards.
Like, he's got like a
Fucking
slight smile on his
bards,
face.
dude. I love
you-
it.
You walk forwards, and you like you straight up like stumble out of like the woods into this sort of like small clearing where Gideon is like probably like sitting on like a felled tree, like on the log, or like leaning up against it or something. And the last thing you see is like Gideon's face, like cloth eye patch over one eye, and his hat, and he just like seems to. I think. Do you have like a slight smile? What do you, as you see Dimble like emerge? What is your sort of face look like in that moment?
I think it would be classic Gideon, where you don't know.
Yeah, it's just like this difficult to read face, and I think Dimble like smiles as you just sort of like fall forward.
I want a fading out
you wanna
one-liner
do-
before I fall
Yeah,
over.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
So
You could be as
I'm coming
sassy as
over.
you want.
I'm coming over. I'm just like, ugh. I just sort of like slump the boy's body off my shoulders. I like start to kneel and like keel over and like, Gideon, aren't you a sight for sore?
Yeah,
You get it?
nice.
I'll let him fall.
Nice joke.
Yeah, I'll let him fall.
Yeah.
And
Dimble collapses.
Face first. Yep.
I'd like to assess them for wounds.
Oh, they like. Herius has lighter wounds, but he's a thinner guy. He's not built for fighting. His wounds are lighter, but he has like he doesn't look like he has that much blood in him, and he's lost a lot of it. Dimble has a lot of like small pockmark wounds.
Yeah.
As he's like more of a trained fighter, so he managed to like any wounds that happened, like he parried slightly, but the sword still hit him, that sort of thing. So he has a lot of lighter wounds, but yeah, he also seems like heavily sort of like scarred and slashed.
I'd like to stop their bleeding if they're bleeding.
Herius is, Dimble isn't.
Okay, I'd like to try and stop that.
Yeah, because Herius is like unconscious, so he's stopping the. Yeah, I'm not going to
Absolutely
have you make a medicine. Okay.
Well,
go.
thank God, because I got roasted.
I mean, it would have been trivial anyway. So.
Yeah, it's a trivial thing. So you can bandage a wound. Like essentially, all you're doing is like bandaging a wound with enough stuff to put pressure on it, and you've got a +5 in medicine. It's
Yeah.
not a hard thing to do. So yeah. And then Ashwell walks out like a little bit afterwards. See, I told you I could get them.
Thank you.
He nods.
It seems that the
Yeah.
boy has lost a lot of blood. I think
Yeah,
the
you're,
best
like,
thing we
kneeling
can
over
do
him.
for him is try and find venison.
He nods. If I could try and hunt something down, it might take me a while. These woods are goblin infested. He like smiles at you.
Yeah, just ha. Yeah, like understanding what he did there. Well, I think it'd be better if we went together. I don't know if you're a good shot.
And leave these two alone.
I mean,
Shakes his head.
what, a wolf's gonna get to them?
I think a one-eyed man is better protector against wolves than I would be. I'm gonna just go fucking hunting. You stay here.
Fine. And I'll just, does he have any sort of bow?
Yeah. He. Oh no, you took his bow.
Yeah,
Shit.
so I'm gonna hand him my hand crossbow.
Yeah. He goes. He's like grinning at you, and he goes and like reaches in. He's like, fuck.
Yeah, your belongings are down the well. Take this.
I remember. And takes it.
She veers a bit to the left.
Been a while since I used one of these. Gotcha. I'm gonna have him roll a survival. And he gets Jack of all trades. Yes! 17. Yes. He doesn't get a venison, but he gets like a pair of rabbits. And he comes
Nice.
back like an hour later with a pair of rabbits. Think these will do? I couldn't find any deer this time of night.
Well, there.
Woods are a bit thick for them this time of year.
They're red meat at the very least.
You
They'll
just,
have to do.
roast them down at your feet. I did the cooking yesterday. It's your turn.
I'm good at skinning things anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll pull out my little knife.
Yep.
Start slicing them up.
Yeah. So unless there's anything you guys want to do, I've already rolled like the guard's investigation check while they're searching for you. And they have failed. So if you guys would like to take a long rest here after preparing food,
I think that's probably the best course of action. And
well,
yeah, I make food, make it rare.
yeah, you like.
And
I'm assuming you make it as better and like string the rabbits up, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like just for tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Cool.
gonna
So you
I was gonna
prepare,
say,
like what you can.
regardless, Demble would after he fainted, he would not get up for 8 hours anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So both
yeah.
of you get a long rest. Well, everybody here gets a long rest.
I can spend
And
hit
what
dice
does
on a
that
long
give
rest,
us?
right?
Yes.
Okay. And
oh wait. Do you have no hit dice?
I have 2.
You have 2 to use. Yeah,
Yes,
you can
because
use
I didn't take
I
any
have
damage
one
in the other
hit
bird fight.
dice.
So
I mean, I have 0 hit dice, so I don't get my things back on a long rest, do I?
No, you get your hit dice back at the end of the long rest, but you can't spend any.
yeah.
Today.
So okay. So
Gotcha.
I will spend both of mine.
But you will need to long rest anyway to get rid of the exhaustion, or you can go to 3 points if you want to.
I can get. Well, no. Here's the thing. I get to 1 point of exhaustion, right?
Yeah.
You're currently on 2 points, so you would.
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
to
So I
three.
get 1 point. So I get
You're on
1
1
point,
point,
though.
yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Is
If
that
you rest.
If I rest? Yeah.
Yes, if you rest, you go down to 1 point.
Yeah. I'll rest.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you will take your rest. Ash will stay up since he is only got 1 point of exhaustion, not 2. He will stay up for most of the evening, humming to himself, writing things down. And Dimble, I think you awaken first.
Okay.
You just see like Ashwell like sort of like almost like you see bags under his eyes, and he's just like writing aimlessly to like try and keep himself
Yeah.
awake at this point. The cleric awakens.
Hey, you! I'm just pointing up at him.
I didn't take you for a delirious one.
What the My God! Holy shit! Yeah, he just looks up and like, thanks. I'm gonna build a library. I just point up at the sky and look up at the sky as I say that, and then look down and like, sorry.
He looks at you. It's like something I should know about.
What? Oh no, I just had a conversation with my god last night. It's not a big deal. But so
He sort of like looks taken aback.
did you save us?
You had a conversation with your god.
Things happen when you're on death's door, all right? You should, come on, it's common knowledge.
No, that's not what I'm... Running water. And he looks at you.
Yeah, I look at him. Did you see something too?
His eyes like kind of grow wide for a moment. Yeah. He like goes into his pocket and pulls out the coin. I found this on the road not long after I left you. Like flicks it towards you.
I'll try to catch it.
When I picked it up, I heard it in my head. Running water. Something told me I shouldn't have left. Star turns around. He like just raises an eyebrow like at you.
What was the last thing he said? Sorry, something turned around.
He said, I heard running water in my head, and I knew I shouldn't have turned around. Did you
turn around when?
do something?
I mean, well. Yeah, I'll start like lifting my holy symbol from underneath my chain shirt, and just look at it. You see, when a commoner prays to a god, it's like being put into a queue. You'll get heard, but you see, I'm a cut above, and
By
But,
the way, the symbol. Let me move you back over to the Lucius map so you guys don't.
oh, I can. It's in a handout, right?
Corpses. Yeah, it's not Kyral's symbol though. The one on the coin that he threw you.
Oh, okay. I was pulling out my holy symbol,
Yeah.
but yeah, actually, if I can.
That's why he like raised flicked the coin to you, and this is the symbol on the coin.
I would love to see
Yeah,
that.
he like raises an eyebrow.
What the heck?
That's not. Make me a religion check.
Yeah. Let's get a beat on that. Eh?
You know, it's something to do with one of the 9 greater gods. You don't know who that is.
Okay.
Don't look in the handouts.
I won't. I won't.
But there you have access to them. But you know.
I know. I won't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Huh. This is This isn't a symbol of Chiral. This is something else. Haven't seen this one.
That's the god that flows.
Got it. Who's that?
Ingi, one of the 9.
Ingi. Haven't taken a swim in a while, if you'll forgive me. Who's do I know the name Ingi?
Yeah, you know the name. Rings a bell. You know it's one. Like you're as soon as he says it, you're like, yeah, that's one of the 9.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about him.
On the tip of my
other than
tongue.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than apparently he's like the god that flows.
Yeah, hey, I knew that all along. Yeah. Well, something greater's looking out for us. That's all I need to know. What do you mean you shouldn't turned back?
When I left,
Left what? Or where?
the cart.
The
I had the horse. I had it in my hand. And like I said, this like points at the coin. Caught my eye. And he starts like looking up at the sort of the morning sky. You know, I was never really sure about the gods.
But now you are, aren't you?
Yeah, Gideon, wake up, please.
Yeah, I'm just doing this like senile laugh.
Like, he's like finger gunning him and shit. Yeah.
Get fucked, atheist scum! No, sorry.
Yeah, at this point, if you want to wake up, you can.
Yeah, I'll wake up.
Oh man.
And you hear Dimble acting weird.
What in blast's going on?
Oh, Gideon! Hey, buddy! I'm just gonna like hobble over to him and half hug, half fall on him.
Yeah. yes, Dimble. I'm glad that you're alive.
Hey!
Like, you like are about to pat him and then you're like, no.
yeah, exactly. Like, yes, I'm glad that you're alive. As well as the young lord.
Oh.
Yeah, the Harry is currently
buddy.
curled up, like unconscious.
Oh man.
And you look over at Ashwell, he's just sort of like staring at the ground, like furrowed brow.
Oh my God. Gideon, aren't you us? Wait, I feel like I've said the here. Yeah, I back up once I realize your face. You something happened?
Isn't mortal.
That's good.
It isn't a mortal wound.
That's good. Huh. Okay, well. Shit. They really took a piece out of you.
Nothing I can't replace.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd say that.
I just need the proper facilities.
Yeah, well, that's not all we need.
What are we to do with this boy?
Yeah, Dimble, without even looking at him, gets a big smile on his face. Well, you see, there's a certain clarity that comes with divine providence. I have a pretty good idea of what we could, what our next steps could be. Unless you want to, leave. chicken shit our way out of here, which I don't have the biggest problem with, but I don't know. I feel like my idea is a lot more exciting.
If it involves taking one of the eyes of the Lord, I'm listening.
It might take a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, but Gideon, I will personally see to it that you get your pick of the Lord's left or right eye. Hell, you can take them both. I think that'd be fitting.
Ashford like shakes his head.
I look back at him. What's up?
We can. I hate to sound like a broken, I don't know, gnomish invention, but couldn't we just go to the Trifers?
Indeed, we will.
They, as much as I hate to say it, I'm fond of them, but I'm more fond of coin. They don't know that the boy's useless as insurance.
Yeah, I start thinking to myself, you could do that, but I just have, gosh, I have an idea that has a very slim chance of working, but if it does, we could topple this whole province.
You want to instate a new lord, Vico. Stage a coup.
Well, no. That's a little bit too much skullduggery for our like. I was thinking a bit more in the realm of, and I start like putting my fingers together, rebellion. This big toothy grin. Just get really evil for a second.
And who would rally to the Lord's son?
Whomever would rally behind a cause that, well, has seen firsthand that the Lord cares only for power. We have the Lord's word at our back if we can convince the common people of its veracity.
Just so you're aware,
Yeah.
because you guys would know this.
You're gonna kill
the
me.
Lord's general standing. No.
Oh, okay,
the Lord's
go ahead.
general standing is one of because of his loyalty and everything. He's basically viewed by the common folk as basically like Ned Stark.
Okay.
He's viewed like very well by everyone, except for like deceitful people, sort of thing. If that helps you with this plan at all.
It does. Oh,
it's going
God,
it's
it
going
does.
to be hard to turn any righteous against him,
But-
sort of thing, because they believe that
Yeah.
he is
He's
good,
infallible. Yeah.
True, yeah, infallible.
Oh my God. No, yeah. In my. Oh God. Yeah. No. This is perfect in Dimble's mind because meta talk. But Dimble would probably discuss this with you guys. Like, he's of the mind. Like, even if we can eke out a small portion of people to believe that he is not a paragon of justice, that's all it takes to start a movement, right? Because if you paint a paragon as
better in character.
Huh? Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, yeah. So, the Lord is well liked, and I'm like pacing, but still kind of hobbling because I've probably got a stab wound in my leg that's not well healed.
Yep.
The Lord is well liked by his people. He has a high standing, as he said. Many of the king's men are trained in his lands, but once you have reached the top of the mountain, you have quite a ways to fall. And if we can get...
Stop speaking in comparisons.
God. Okay.
No. I think I get what you're saying.
Gideon's a lot more simple-minded than that. If it doesn't have to do with the anatomy of a complex sentient creature, he can't get it.
It's not that. It's the fact that we don't have a figurehead.
Ashrel's tapping on his face.
Yeah. What, elf? Like, I'll just look over because it's
Yeah.
like annoying. Like,
I've got a opportunity.
Yeah, I'll
could
cross my arms, look at him.
Let's say we had a powerful martial benefactor backing this Lord's rise to power.
That would,
Surely
yeah.
someone equally respected to the good Lord Lucius would stir up more trouble than no offense, but his mild-mannered son.
Mayhaps. I'm of the mind that...
What are you proposing?
Yeah, well, I assume you're proposing an alliance and, well, a sort of pact with the Trifers.
He just sort of shrugs.
I
think it could be
yeah?
beneficial for all parties, especially now that, and he looks at you, Gideon. You kept your word. That's admirable. The Lord broke his, from my understanding.
Aye.
Yep.
Well, we can't do any of this. We don't have a figurehead. And the figurehead has yet to decide whether or not he wants this to take place, or if he has the courage or the tenacity. True.
Well...
And I'm gonna go over and try and just, like, shake the... Or is the boy listening to us, or is he...
He's curled up like asleep right now. That's what I've said.
Kick him away.
I'm gonna go and shake him.
Mm-hmm. He's still, like, incredibly pale, and he's sort of, like, got a cold sweat. He was probably, like, having a bad dream. But he sort of, like, focuses and looks up at you. Well, I take it that I woke up that they haven't found us yet.
No.
He, like, tries to sit up and, like, groans.
We need you for
Looks
lordly
down.
matters.
What? He looks, like, immediately, like, sort of, like, intimidated.
I'm just gonna look at him in the eyes, like, very seriously, and just... Your chance and time of being a boy has left you now. And you need to accept responsibility of your title and your... Do you understand me?
He nods. He's looking down. What would you
Now.
have me do?
It's not what I would have you do, but I would see. It's what I would see done through you. Or for you. I don't see it fit that your father leads in this province any longer.
He, like, looks down, sadly, and nods.
And seeing as how you are an heir, I need to know if there are any heirs that have any better standing than you in terms of seniority. Do you have any eldest brothers?
He nods. Hotitus and
Are you
Carvilia.
fond of them?
Carvilia was always nice before she moved to the capital to be married. Hotitus was... seems to, like, pause and just shakes his head.
Well, the only thing standing between you and that big chair that your father sits in is your eldest brother. Your sister has no right to it now that she's been married into a different family. That blurs the lines. I just turn around. This can be done. We have to kill his brother, or get him to submit.
Well...
And we have to rally the people to him. And I just point.
Yep.
And how do you suggest we do this?
A proud warrior. He's strong. Faster than any man I've seen.
Yeah, look, poison's a thing, chandeliers are a thing, massive killing like, I'm saying this really matter-of-factly, not even looking at him, I'm just pacing.
I like that chandeliers is the second most effective method of killing.
Well, I'm just...
What is your age? What is your age, boy?
I think I said he was a lot older, but I'm gonna say that he's like 16 right now.
Oh wow, I thought you said he was 14
older
at some
earlier.
point. Okay.
No. I think I said he was like a fair amount older than that. But yeah,
Okay.
he's like 16-ish.
Okay.
You're not old enough to claim the title for yourself in terms of combat.
And
If we challenged his brother to a duel, you would surely lose unless you had a knight that could fight for you.
I've never been trained. I can't fight firsthand.
We're not saying that. You're not gonna fight.
I'm going to take out my rapier.
Oh no.
and I just get down on a knee.
Yeah, he's currently mumbling to himself. He's like, but if we wanted a night, we could go to Dewberry, and then like he looks up and he sees you.
And I'm just face palming.
From this day onward, if you will have me, I will pledge to you my sword. My services are fully and utterly yours until you release me.
Ashwell at the back is like kicked his feet up.
Yeah.
And like he's just like leaning back, like he's trying to commit all this to memory while very sleepy.
I'm just like constantly like double face palming, like, oh my god, Gideon.
Yeah.
His hands shakily like reach for the rapier hilt, and it's not like a light thing. It's still like a blade. It's still heavy.
Yeah.
So like the second he like grabs it and all the weight goes to him, he sort of like almost like drops it to a point. But he holds onto it. I understand. Gideon Clive. I don't know the exact words, but do you promise to protect the realm?
The realm, and lay my life down for yours if need be, though I don't see it coming to that.
He nods. And do you promise to be loyal to the House of Lucius? The new House of Lucius?
Whichever house you're ruling under,
He nods.
sir. And I just like put my head down.
Then I shall grant unto you the title of Sir. And he like places the blade on either one of your shoulders. And he like looks around nervously at like everyone else, and Ashwell's just got this big like shit-eating grin.
Yeah.
I look how I look right now.
Yeah, you're just like, what the fuck?
How? Yeah, I'm not saying anything. I'm just like,
Rise, Sir Gideon Clive. The fourth, I think you said?
The fourth. And I just stand up and I like tower over this boy.
Yeah. Sort of like hands you back your rapier.
Yeah, thank you.
And I
just
think
oh
if everyone's
god.
cool with that, that's where we're gonna end today's
Yep.
session.
yep.
And
Oh.
you guys are gonna hit level 3.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes. So
Oh
happy.
lord. That was a fucking
That was
the session, boy.
amazing.
I believe, Gideon Clive, not only are you a sort of knight, if you do manage to get this boy actually enthroned, you will be like a proper knight.
Yep.
You are also hitting level 3, which means that you are now an Eldritch Knight.
Yeah,
Eldritch
boy.
Knight.
Yes, cool. Somebody who has truly earned the title that they are.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh
is
my,
giving them.
oh my god, dude.
That's
So-
amazing.
If you guys want to roll HP.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
God, that's good.
Give me the booty. I want the boot. I'm just gonna roll off hit dice. I'm not even gonna. Actually, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. I got 11.
Nice.
So I have 32
Oh,
HP for
no.
level 3.
Oh no.
Good game, boy.
Dimple, it's alright. I'm gonna be the one dueling his brother.
Yeah, no, because I'm okay with that because like I'm hoping in the future. Obviously, I don't want to delay
Oh please,
ending,
please! By the way,
Yeah?
I'm just GM warning: do not duel his brother soon. Take
No, I
some
don't think we're
time.
planning
Take
on
as much time. Take as much time as you guys need
we
to
are.
do anything before
Don't worry,
that point.
we are.
Yeah, I just go
I'm
in and get
making
one
sure of
shot.
it.
Like, well, fuck.
By the way, Vico is my most developed city, and now you guys are ostensibly, for the time being, barred from it. So.
Oh no.
Lord.
That's fine.
We'll be back. Don't worry, we'll be back.
Yeah.
I get a martial archetype now, guys.
Yes,
Yep.
you get Eldritch Knight, I'm assuming.
Yep. Yep.
And we will need to discuss things between the sessions, since I believe I would like to work on something over the week where instead of getting wizard spells, you get some clerical spells, since I think they fit more with who you are. Having things like spare the dying or
Yeah, I'm
like
gonna say speak to dead or something instead of
Yeah.
healing. No healing
Yeah.
spells. I don't. Think
yeah,
fit
obviously. So I'm gonna work on something for that, and we're gonna have like a variant Eldritch Knight for that, where it isn't a wizard but it's a cleric.
Sweet.
So I'll work on that. So don't sort out any of your spells yet, Brennan. I'll probably make a spell list, which is kind of like a horrible amalgamation of wizard and cleric spells for you. But yeah, you won't be like an Eldritch Knight. You're going to be like a... I don't even know the name. I will figure something out. But yeah, so you get that. What else do you get? Just martial archetype. Cool. Dimble, you hit level 3.
I do.
What
do I get? I
what
get level 2
goodies arrive at
spells.
your doorstep?
I
Level
can't
2
believe I have
spell.
32
Level
HP
2
at level 3. That's insane.
That's it.
Yeah,
I just
you're
get level
rolling
2 spells.
good.
But that's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. This makes me happy.
God, that's good. Well played, everyone. Let's put on some more calming tavern music now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the chat think of this? I never expected
God.
for Gideon to ever swear fealty to anybody, but I was like, this
That was
actually makes the
incredible.
most sense.
Is Gideon
Yeah.
lawful?
He is chaotic, but
Really?
But
the
he
thing
will
is-
he will use things to his own ends.
That's true.
well, that's the thing. I have a title now.
Yeah, in fact, I'm changing your character name. 1 second.
That's interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm chaotic, but the only reason that I'm chaotic, like that's why, for instance, I would fight guards and do things like that, right? Because it's like fuck the system. But the thing is, now I have a knight title, which I can fully abuse.
I mean,
I have- which I
fully
can
abused
fully-
once you actually like get the full knight. You're a knight in currently only in name, not
Yep.
in station, until you get this lord into a seat of power.
Well, exactly. If I get this lore into a seat,
Free reign.
Exactly.
then I am a knight. Yes.
Then you have- yes, there we
then
go.
I have a title, no matter how much scummery, no matter how much whatever. Doesn't mean I'm going to be evil. I'm just saying that like I will be a knight. I'm above the common folk.
Yeah.
You know, I could
Oh,
I
man.
could go to holds and request lodgings and other weird stuff, like, which is great.
I just had a really cool image of us, like, when we're really high level now. Where
Yeah.
you're questing for stuff, and I'm like, you know, I'm off building shit, but at some point, maybe I petition you, and we're just walking down a cavern, like, so, yeah, we're gonna steal this, like, really powerful magical artifact, and, I hear Mind Flare faces make a really good, synthetics. Yeah!
Well, that's the best part, is that we can do stuff. But the thing is that to answer your question, because you were like, is he lawful? I think that Gideon is on a weird line between chaotic and lawful, because the thing is that Gideon's word is his
So-
bond.
So what you're saying is...
I mean, I think Gideon is lawful. I just think the law he follows is his own code.
Oh, I
which
know.
Is a type of lawful if you want to.
I know.
Be
I'm
that.
I'm
Like,
just saying, I mean...
This
it's-
is that's for Brennan's sake.
I know,
'cause
I'm not
paladins-
challenging.
Paladins like vengeance paladins, they follow usually or very
That's
often.
true. I
they
could change
follow
him. I
just
could
their own
definitely
code of their
change
law.
him to.
I mean, he
to
sounds
law
neutral.
instead
I
of
mean, he sounds
chaotic.
neutral at this point.
Yeah.
Lawful neutral, yeah.
No, as in, like, true neutral. I'm currently true neutral.
Like Alder's fucked.
Oh yeah, you are gonna have to spend some time. Like that's the thing. If you guys wanted to have some downtime now, I mean, not
If we
now.
can get out
You're gonna have to.
out of
You're
the
gonna have to get
province.
out of this forest
Yeah,
one way
yeah.
or another.
Mhm.
I know
But yeah, you
exactly
guys-
where to go.
Yep. I know. I think I know where you're planning on heading.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys could definitely have like a period of downtime if you get out of this province, where you could spend like a
Swoopity.
week. Also, fixing Alder, doing various things. So, without
think
further
that's that.
ado, I think that's that. So I think
Thank you, everyone.
we'll wrap it up here. Thank
Yes.
you everybody for watching, and welcome to the world of. No.
You
Yeah, I know, right?
sucker. It's an absolute sucker. Yeah, we'll see you guys next Monday, same time, same place, 2 p.m. EST.
Yes.
We have been loading dice. If you got anything, if you want to join in a discussion about this game or about any game, there's a Reddit in the description, the subreddit. Watch the VODs in the links below. Just all the links you could ever want for this streamer in the links below. So,
Yep, and also
do
share
that.
it with your friends. Let
Do it.
everybody know what's going on.
Do it.
And if you want to support, because
Yep.
whiskey gotta eat.
Whiskey gotta get food.
Yeah, he
Whiskey
can't do
gotta buy
those.
some whiskey.
He can't
Whiskey
do
gotta
those.
get whiskey.
Yeah, exactly.
Those portly peasant voices on an empty stomach.
Exactly.
Yeah,
To be fair, I've only ever done like one fat character voice.
that's
so
true.
far.
That is
And
true.
that was the like slightly Irish lady.
Oh.
Give you the fruit.
Oh.
Yeah, great. Tomatoes, Dimble. Crocodiles.
Crocodiles.
Oh, God.
You gotta get them
We're gonna tame a
crocodiles,
crocodile. Yeah, no, we need to tame the crocodiles.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He's
signing
gonna
out
fight the law.
from Frosty's mouse to Frosty, from Tarippa, and from
I
Whiskey.
would tell him, I would show him to the chat to say goodbye, but he's currently pulled up on my lap sleeping, so I'm not going to wake him up.
Aw. Oh, God. Well, I bid him sweet dreams. And the same to all of you. Come to me and Frosty stream in 40 minutes. We're going to be playing something fun.
Currently, Roleplay Games is winning the vote, by the way.
By
Nice.
one,
Well,
yes.
I'm gonna update the
Indeed.
thing.
Have you voted, Frosty?
The vote. Have I
You
voted?
voted?
Yeah.
Yeah, I voted for Divinity.
Nice. You were the one person... Damn.
Correct.
That's so nice of you. Well, if you haven't yet, diddly do it. We'll see you kind people next time. And in
Ciao.
40 minutes. Later, potatoes.